Hold on one second. We about to get to the bottom of this, ladies and gentlemen. This don't make no sense whatsoever. Welcome to the Dark Waters channel, where we explore mysteries, figure out the truth, dive into politics, and anything else you want to know about. That's what we doing over here, baby. Let's go.
Hey, man, I need y'all to hit the like button, man. My little homie, he done changed outfits on you. Now he got his bulletproof vest on. I told y'all he a shooter. Everybody keep playing. Y'all don't want to hit the like button. He done got his vest on. He came out with his nice little outfit on the first time. Everybody didn't want to hit the button. Now he done got his vest on. He going full 50 cent on you. I'm telling you, I done seen him before, man. He just get wilder and wilder and wilder. I need y'all to hit that like button. Let's get him to calm down. Say, homie, calm down, homie. I need you to calm down, homie. I need you to calm down, little homie. Calm down. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The one and only James Williams, Dark Waters, and I'm back. And I'm here to talk about something real serious, man. I want y'all to know something. This black fatigue movement that's going around right now is a very, very dangerous psychological operation. And it doesn't mean that it's not true. People are tired of black people acting like damn jackasses. But that don't mean that the packaging of it is not designed for destruction of America. I'll show it to you. So, for example, here's one of the elements of it. This is the actress that's supposed to play Jesus Christ. Now, you could have picked any demonized person to assault the Judeo-Christian faith in America, but you chose a black, bald-headed demon. Thank you. Son of a. All right. For those of you who don't know nothing about Google searches, and I'm giving you some game right now, but I'm giving you this game so you can understand it. When you go and look and see if black fatigue is trending, black fatigue is trending over the past 30 days. This is the term. The psychological operation started on April 27th. We ain't even a month in, and it's trending. To May 12th, it's at its peak. Now, the reason why I say this is a very, very dangerous terminology and it's a very, very dangerous psychological operation is because when you put a name on something, it takes a life of its own. So, before we had the summer of rage, they labeled it a summer of rage. Now, the most dangerous thing about this psychological operation, ladies and gentlemen, is every other psychological operation has targeted black folk. It's targeted black folk. The framing of this psychological operation is to target white people. That's why it's black fatigue. Now, quite frankly, if we're going to keep it real, America should have fatigue of illegal aliens, right? But then with everything that's going on, you hear black fatigue, and then you have black content creators coming out saying, well, conservative content creators, yeah, you know, I got black fatigue, blah, blah, blah. You don't understand. You're being played. You're participating in the pre-coming race war and race what? Well, DW, you don't know what you're talking about because you're not that smart. Okay. 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 Here's the daddy of somebody whose daughter got executed. And this is who it's targeting. It ain't targeting black folks this time around. Last summer, it was targeting black folk. This time, it's targeting Gen X white men. White dudes my age and above. That's got daughters and little kids. And they've created a real threat by pulling back laws and then peeling and then sprinkling racism all over everything. And so they waiting on one of these white males to go ham. I don't want to see that. Because the one that probably will go ham is the kind that's gonna go, the kind that's probably gonna go ham is the kind that you on some old John Wick type stuff. And that would be the media's best thing that they can have. They'd be like, oh my God, we got gold.
Tell me a little bit about the kind of sister that she
was. I'll say what my son said yesterday. She was his rock. They were, they needed each other, and they were there for each other through anything, thick and thin. They it was a typical brother and sister relationship. They had their arguments, but we had a rule in our family. When you left the house, you always said, "I love you," and we always said, "We love you back," and be careful. Thank you. And they did the same thing with each other. They checked in with each other. They made sure everybody was good, what they were doing. They knew each other where everyone was at. And their communication, they always wanted to make sure, no matter whether it could have been the last time, they made sure they said they loved you and be safe.
Do you remember the last time you said I love you to her?
Not yet. And trying to pull it out. But we were doing some texting when she got there, made sure she got there safe, and we were going over some other stuff we had going on. I know Wednesday night, which became a tradition with all of us, I always sent them a text that said, "Good night, I love you."
I can't do that. Sorry, guys, I can't do that. I can literally feel that man's pain. The point I'm making is, you need to understand what we're going into. And I want you to understand. So you can tell people don't participate in the psychological operation because it's a danger for all of us, right? Part of the psychological operation was the disrespect of the Sanders family, which the NFL did. Well, DW, that didn't have nothing to do with it. Black Lives Matter. You don't think the NFL was sold out to causing racial division? Black Lives Matter is all I got to say. People kneeling down. Let's keep it real. And I'm going to show it to you. How you go from Black Lives Matter with names on the back of damn helmets, say their name with dead people's names on the back of the helmets, which would be necromancy, whatever the hell. Somebody in the comments tell me what type of magic it is when you tattoo people's names on your body. Probably necromancy. How you go from Black Lives Matter, Colin Kaepernick, to screw Shedeur Sanders? And you don't see the psychological operation that's involved in that? How you go from one extreme to the other extreme? Kneeling on the football field to dropping Shedeur Sanders in the draft. No. Keep watching the waters, man. I be breaking it down for y'all. This is what it is. See, these people, and when I say these people, I would definitely say these are globalist donor type people. People have enough control. They are hitting every damn button they can hit. So you got the button in sports. Whose trial starts this summer? The Diddy trial starts this summer. Who else's trial starts this summer? The trial for the little boy who stabbed the other little boy in the heart starts this summer. Whose trial also starts this summer? The trial with the man who ran into the police. All that stuff hitting you all at the same time. Meanwhile, all over the place, we got images of people beating the hell out of little white kids. And videos of people beating the hell out of little white kids. And then they telling you it's, oh, yo, this right here, wow. They got images of people beating the hell out of little white kids labeled as black fatigue all over Twitter. How can you fix this culture? And people don't realize that is direct marketing, direct branding. Does the black culture have problems? Hell yeah. I'm about to show you one of the most ignorant problems I've ever seen in my life. But when you start to take that, and this is not an excuse I'm making for any behavior, because people are like, well, DW making excuses. No, I don't excuse none of the behavior. But when you take that ball of negative energy and bad behavior, and you packages it into a box and put a bow on it, and then start throwing it on people's front doorsteps like it's an Amazon package, and that front doorstep being the front doorstep of their mind, and they open and it explodes in their mind, it only gets you one result. But there's no reason for this type of crap right here to be happening. This is deaf people beefing out. Look at it. Look at it. Ain't no reason for it.
Over here, y'all ain't never see a deaf argument before. Look at this. And she from Chicago, yeah. You bitch. Tell them, they don't know yet. We in Harlem. We in Harlem. Talk that shit, yeah. Talk that shit, yeah. Yeah, Tell her to pull up. Tell her, and she from Chicago. And she in Harlem with the gang, yeah. Tell her to pull up, we out here, nigga, gang, nigga. On the whole gang, nigga, bunch of deaf niggas over here. All them deaf in there kill you.
This culture is messed up, man. And don't get me wrong, I know they got deaf gangsters. I done ran into a couple of deaf gangsters in New Orleans. But there wasn't no internet. Wasn't no streams. But the point I'm making to you is this psychological operation is targeting white people this time. And it's targeting them heavily. And it's particularly targeting white males. DW, you don't know what you're talking about. They tell you what the psychological operation targeting. Here it is.
Lady, why don't you just get out the Democratic Party? Honestly, start your own movement. All right, let's do the simple math. Probably 69%, I don't know, we could call Jim Gerstein or Jeff Garrett. Roughly 69% of the people going to vote in November, maybe more. Let's do 70 for just round math, are going to be white. Of that, 48%, maybe a little more, are going to be male. So that's roughly, let's just call it 33 1/3% of the entire election. Well, let's just run against them because that's so goddamn smart. All right. So now we're going to have a campaign by the progressive left against white men who vote about a third of everybody that votes in an election. Why don't you, lady, start your own party? And then when it's over, if you want to caucus with the Democrats, fine. We agree with a lot of things that you do, but we don't believe we ought to be running against white men. In fact, we don't think we ought to be running against any gender, any ethnic group, any race, any religion, or anything else. God.
All right. So, DW, that don't make no sense. What you mean? That don't prove that they're targeting white people. The hell it don't. The hell it don't. You see, you can destroy in their mind, they believe they can destroy white men by triggering a racial event to where white men don't matter. That's the whole plan, is to attack white, and it's straight white men with families that they want to attack. Conservative white men. Any type of pressure they feel they can put on that nucleus is what they want. So they're putting pressure on them verbally. You know, you're a freaking white male. Attacking them verbally. Man, put yourself in, let's say I had reverse vitiligo, like your boy had, and my skin got whiter and whiter and whiter and whiter, and I had to sit in these shoes, and I'm looking around, and I'm sitting there saying, well, damn, I got Muslims in Congress telling me that I'm bad, that I ain't never met. I got violence on the streets where people targeting white people for no reason. I just walk down the street, some kid just walk, punch me in the head. My kids being targeted. We got illegal aliens coming in, pillaging our villages. We been had the Negroids over here acting a fool, but they done got extra crazy under Joe Biden because they was confined to their little areas. By the way, black people, there's a reason why white people don't want to live around us, because culturally we do stupid stuff. I can understand. I can clearly see it. You can clearly see the psychological operation playing out. And then when you go a level higher, it dumps all the blame on Negroes. If they can pull it off and then get their race war started, they can hide. And by they, it means the controllers. They can hide. They could literally lay up there and hide and be like, oh, well, you know, it was a race war. Let's go get our money while those plebs are fighting amongst each other. And I tell you, it's a Judeo-Christian ethos of America. It's the reason why we ain't got no race war yet. Yeah, I can confidently tell you. It's a whole bunch of Jesus, the reason why ain't nobody started shooting. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of Jesus. It's a lot of Jesus. It take a whole lot of Jesus juice to keep a father from going left when some of the stuff that done happened to their children and their daughters done happen. It take a lot of Jesus juice. I don't know if I got enough juice for it. I can honestly tell you. I love me some Jesus, but I don't know if I got enough juice. If some of this stuff happened to me, I tell him every day, Lord, please don't let this happen to me and my family. I beg him, Lord, please. Because you know I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it fast too, Lord. Be like, just Lord, leave me away from it. Because I'll do it. I'll do it. Y'all don't understand how much stuff I walked away from. Because I'm sitting there talking to him, Lord, you need to do something about these people because you know I'll do it. Son, just leave it alone. It didn't come back up in my mind, Lord, you know I'll go do it right now. I'll do it. He'd be like, son, just leave it alone. So I just walk away from it. Keep my mouth closed because I'll do it. Those who talk a whole lot, they ain't about doing that. I'll do it right now. Yeah, I'll go to class, do it right now. Get it out, do it right now. Yeah, I'll do it. You know I'll do it, Lord. Lord. Anyway, the point I'm making is black fatigue is a psychological operation. It's a vicious psychological operation. It's a dangerous psychological operation. Spread the word. And the simple fact that it's trending lets you know it's a psychological operation. You can't say nothing about black people in Google without Google removing it because it's insensitive. Then all of a sudden the term black fatigue is trending and you think that's normal? Man, let me get off here because I'll do it. Lord, you know I'll do it.